Good morning, everyone. My name is Janae Elkins with the National Weather Service in Jackson, Mississippi. Today is July 10th, 2023, and I will be conducting your weekly weather briefing on today. So to start, some highlights. We will have multiple disturbances that will push across central Mississippi throughout this week, and this will bring rain chances and storm chances each day to our coverage area. Today, Monday, and tomorrow, Tuesday, there is a threat for severe weather, mainly across the southern portions of our area, and the main threats with these storms will be damaging winds. During the latter half of the week, there will be some reintroducement of dangerous heat stress due to a high pressure off the Gulf of Mexico, but I'll talk a little bit more about that in the presentation. So today there's a somewhat weak frontal boundary kind of stretched across central Mississippi, and so this will serve as the focus for the threat of severe weather today across our coverage area. So this is the graphic that we have on today. The marginal mainly impacts the southwestern portions of our area, with the line stretching to down the southern portions of the Pine Belt region. As far as a time frame, we're looking at from noon until 8 p.m., so mainly during the afternoon and sunset hours. The main threats for today would be damaging wind gusts. For tomorrow, we're not looking at much of a change here, but what's going to happen is that cold front is going to lift up north just some, and so this is why the marginal risk for Tuesday would looks a little bit more widespread, but again, mainly just affecting portions south of the I-20 corridor. Same time frame as the previous graphic, noon to 8 p.m. And the main threats would be damaging wind gusts and hail up to a quarter size. So Thursday, in the beginning, I talked about that high pressure sitting off the Gulf of Mexico. So we're going to have a couple of things that's going to affect the dangerous heating during the latter half of the week. We're going to have some mid-level ridging, and then also combined with this high pressure off of the Gulf of Mexico, both of these are going to strengthen. And so as these strengthen Wednesday through the weekend, this will make temperatures very, 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 very hot. So this is the graphic that we have out right now for dangerous heat stress conditions. So we have a limited and we have an elevated on Wednesday. We're kind of splitting it down the middle with areas west of the 55 corridors and the elevated risk. They can see heat indices anywhere from 106 to 110, and then east of the 55 corridor, heat indices up to 105. And then Thursday through Saturday, we have everywhere in the elevated, again, where the max heat indices could be anywhere up to 110 degrees. But looking at a 7-day precipitation across the whole entire area. So we're looking at about 1 inch to 1.25 inches of rain will be possible. So not looking at that much rain, even though that the atmosphere is really, really moist across our area. However, we cannot rule out any locally heavy, higher rainfall amounts with storms that develop along outflows, which could produce some brief heavy downpours. And lastly, the tropical outlook across the Atlantic and the Gulf of Mexico over the next 2 days, we have none. So no tropical cyclone activity is expected over the next 48 hours. And with that being said, I would like to thank you all for viewing NWS Jackson's weekly weather briefing. And as always, if you have any questions, you can contact us at this number right here on the screen, and or you can reach out to us via Facebook or Twitter.